Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So apparently we're not all Macedonian. My name's Ken Shaw, and thank you. For those of you from Australia, I'm a big, big star. So we have folks who are here from around the world, do we? By way of applause, who is here from Australia? Okay, now come on now. Are you really from Australia? I know Australia has a very large Macedonian population. There are Macedonians all over the world. In a moment, we are going to say grace, despite the fact that a couple of Macedonian friends of mine, Danny and Donnie, already started eating before the rest of us got in the room. And it's certainly one thing you always know about coming to a Macedonian dinner is that you're going to have a wonderful meal. But the other thing is that we're here honoring a wonderful humanitarian, a great citizen of the world, and a great Canadian. And I must tell you that as soon as I heard about the dinner, and Tom Bitove had asked me about the possibility of coming this evening, my wife and I just got back from Ottawa. We had one of our kids graduate this morning from U of O. Oh, thank you. We have 7 kids, and this one, well, it's a blended family, so we're kind of cheating. But one of our kids graduated yesterday, another kid graduated today, but we would move heaven and earth to be here because when you mention the name John Bitove, you talk about a person who, on the broader side of things, at the community at large, is known as a man not just of words, but a man of action. In my business, we talk about sizzle and steak. And sizzle being essentially, you know, the appearance of things, and steak being really the meat of it, the heart of the matter. And when it comes down to it, an evening for the John Bitove Macedonian Heritage Scholarship Fund, the first thing that came to my mind was, of course, this is exactly what John Bitove would do. He gives back to the community at large. He gives back to his heritage, obviously very passionate about it. Mr. Bitove, it's a pleasure to be here. You're surrounded by admirers and friends, and I hope we have a great evening for you. May I say at the outset, not being Macedonian, that there are a lot of names here that it looks to me in my script as if they're missing a few vowels. So if you'll forgive me if from time to time my pronunciation is not correct. During the evening news, you know, when I come across an unusual name, what I usually say is police are withholding the name. But I don't think that will take me very far tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise for the singing of the national anthems. Susanna Yovcheva, who is here to sing the Macedonian national anthem, and the Canadian and American national anthems from Christopher Mayle. Please rise.
Nad Makedonia se ragan, novo sunce na sloboda tam. Makedonci te se bore za svoj te pravi mir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for